Hey guys, what's going on? Striker and I are out here on the public marsh. It's Sunday morning, and we are not seeing ducks. It's been this way for a few weeks. The late season here in West Virginia has been pretty bad. We have guys hunting the entirety of the Ohio Valley from the Ohio River all the way back into the marshes. We're not seeing the ducks. We've teamed up with some other guys, some other groups, and there's very, very few guys consistently killing ducks. We've seen a few here and there. Jeremy shot a banded mallard, I think it was the day before yesterday, and we got one canvas back a few weeks ago. But as far as big numbers, limits, it's just not happening right now. So this morning, I know you guys want some content, so I'm gonna make a video of what little is going on out here. So we finally got a north wind, finally got a freeze, but have not got to push of birds. Marsh just froze up this morning. Still keeping an eye to the sky just in case we get something come in here. So took striker in, busted a small hole in the ice. You can see it right there. I've got 3 floaters, 1 rippler in the water. We're not seeing anything. What few ducks we are seeing, we're not seeing more than pairs or at most a group of 4. So put a really, really small spread out today. Had 2 come flying by real high, real fast, and way out of range, right at first light. Wouldn't give us a look, wouldn't give us a listen. They were on a mission to go somewhere, and it was not here. So it's been relatively uneventful this morning. So actually, I think those are a couple of the guys who normally hunt on the other side of the marsh. I saw them drive by on the road there. But we do have something for you this morning. If you've paid attention to our channel, pay attention to our Instagram, you've seen the struggles that I've had this year with my shotgun. Will not brand bash anything, but I will say that the Stoeger M3500 that I was shooting is a great gun for the occasional waterfowler. When I first started hunting and was hunting just a very little bit, it was a good shotgun. When we started Mountain State waterfowl, I greatly increased the amount I was hunting. We're hunting every weekend, a lot of times all day on the weekends, and I put a shotgun through a lot of abuse, and it did not hold up to it. Failure to feed, failure to cycle. On the morning on the river when we shot the canvas back is when the trigger finally went out in it, and I had been talking about buying a new gun since the Arkansas trip, and I began the process of buying a new firearm, which, given the year that 2020 was and the political climate we are in right now, ordering firearms is a very difficult adventure. Quite a few afternoons on the internet, many phone calls later, I finally got the shotgun I was after. And I got the phone call yesterday that it was in. My gun guy that I normally go through a couple hours from here finally showed up at the shop. I'd ordered it about a week prior, and it was in. So we weren't seeing any ducks yesterday. Surprise. So left the marsh early and drove back to Morgantown, and I picked up my new shotgun, and it is sitting right here. There she be. The Benelli Super Black Eagle 3 with the Benelli surface treatment. So, we're going to pick up here in a few minutes because I really don't think we're going to see anything this morning. If it hasn't come in yet, probably isn't going to. The public marsh that Striker and I are on right now does have a shooting range. And since deer firearm season is out, the shooting range is open at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 8 o'clock. So I did bring some extra shells to go try to break this gun in, and I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions of it. So try to get Striker, who is extremely bored right now, loaded back up in his kennel, and we will talk to you guys in a little bit. What is going on, guys? Hunting was very uneventful this morning, so I'm out at the range with my new toy. I'm going to do a full review, at least first impression review, on the Benelli Super Black Eagle 3 with Benelli surface treatment. It's 26-inch barrel, 12 gauge, 3.5-inch chamber. We're going to do first shots this morning, running the Benelli factory extended modified. Just cleaned some random ammo out of the house. I'm gonna get a Jeb 685 for this and shoot Boss 3.5 blend, but for today's purposes we have some 3-inch Federal and some 3.5-inch heavy shot. We're gonna do a little break-in this morning. We're going to do first shots, see how it shoots, see how it runs. Hoping this goes a little bit better than the Stoker did. So I'm just going to start heavy. I'm going to run 3.5 through it. There's somebody's random bucket out there. We're just shooting for function tests this morning. See how it works. And we're going to go from there. That ran smooth. Well, 1 second, I have to start the truck back up for Striker because he needs the heater running. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Let's see here, what else we got? We got 3. We got 3.5. 3.5. It does have the gel comb, but when you shoot 3.5s, it's not going to matter. That hurts a lot. But we're going to break his spring in this morning. Overall, the gun feels great in your hand. Benelli spent many years figuring out how to make this light and ergonomic. I've never owned a firearm that is this light or shoulders this well. Large safety on it, very nice. I know I've fought shotguns before where you get the little button and it sticks and it's hard. This comes up, it goes off very easy. Loads very smoothly. I know I read some guys had some trouble with the magazine spring, saying it was too stiff. This loads extremely well. Very light. They've done carbon fiber on the rib. High visibility bead. Very, very nice shotgun. So far, no malfunctions, but like I said, first shot impressions. It will cycle them quicker than you can shoot. Next weekend's the last weekend. Let's clean out some shotgun shells. Well, guys, overall first impressions of this shotgun is it is a well-built machine. It came out of the box today. Did take it hunting this morning. Probably not the best thing to do, but when you don't have another functioning shotgun, you do what you have to do. I just ran a box and a half of very heavy load through this thing. That barrel is hot. As quickly as possible. and it eats. I don't have anything else to say except I'm extremely impressed. Absolutely no malfunctions. This thing will need cleaned today. I'll do that whenever I get home. Very, very light. Shoulders extremely well. Safety, very easy to turn on and off. Trigger is crisp. Action is extremely smooth. 2 beat at sight. Very easy to aim. Has the still hot. Has the Benelli surface treatment on the choke, barrel, bolt, trigger assembly. Guaranteed against corrosion for 25-year factory warranty. Has a Comfort Tech stock with the gel pad on it. It does help with the 3-inch loads. The heavy 3.5s still hurt. I don't care what gun you shoot, that's going to happen. Very, very impressed so far. And initial impressions are I'm very happy with this purchase. We'll be getting a Jeb 685 for it with B.E.S.T 3.5 blend. We're going to start there, see how that works. May go to the B.E.S.T number 4s, may go to the B.E.S.T number 5s. We'll see. They shoot 3s. We're going to see how it patterns. Plan on starting with the Jeb's choke. See how it patterns too. We may go to a pattern master if we don't like what we see. But I'm going to let this thing cool off, put it back in the truck, and get it home, strip it down, clean it, get all the packing grease, all the cosmoline off of it, and we should be ready to run.